Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Join me today where I show you how to create these gorgeous foam flowers using my Beautiful Blossoms kit from the Simply Cards and Papercraft magazine. As promised in my previous video, I said I would pop on and share some foam flowers using the kit. So let's head on over and we will get started, and I will show you what you need to create them. So what you will need are some sheets of foam, and I have mine here from the kit. You will also need a sponge or foam pad. You will also need a stencil. So if you don't have the magazine, if you have a floral stencil, you can use a floral stencil and you will still get the same effect as I do today. You will need a pencil and ball tool. Now the ball tool comes in with the kit. You will also need some ink pads, so I am using these ink pads today, and I'm also using an iron to heat the foam. Now this is just a little travel iron, but you can use a household iron if you don't have a travel iron, or if you have a craft one, you can use your craft one. I'm also going to try and create a couple of the flowers just using the heat from my hands. Now then, I'm no expert, and this is a new technique to me using foam. However, I'm really excited to share my inspiration with you today. And it's something I've been looking forward to trying out for a long while. So the first thing that we need to do is get your sheet of foam and your stencil. And what we want to do is just draw around the stencil with your pencil. Oops, I've gone out the line there. Draw around like this. I won't go all the way around. Obviously, once you have been round, you will then cut your flowers out, and I have already cut mine out here. And what you want to do next is choose your inks that you would like to use. What you want to do is just pop your ink around the edges of the flower. I'm going with something like that. On this one, I'm just going to pop a little bit into the middle and just sort of slightly round the edges. So just go with the effect that you like. Now, I've found that I need my little travel iron on the higher setting to actually heat the foam. So you just try yours, so just keep it on there and you will see it actually shrink, and then pop it off. Then once it's come off, what you want to do off the hot iron is just fold it in like so with the petals, and then you can twist it and turn it a few times. You can be fairly tough with it as well. Then you can open it back up like this. And then maybe pull your petals around like so. You can actually pop it over your ball tool like this and sort of pop them around the petals like that. Then take your next flower And again, just pop that onto the iron, and you can more or less see that's it. And again, just take your flowers, your petals on the flower, and just fold them into each other. Again, just give it a good twist around, like so, like that, and then open it back up like this, and you will have that one like that. And then the same with the last one. And then with my glue gun, I am just going to pop a little bit of glue onto the back. I think my glue gun has legs today. It just wants to fall off the end of the table. Oh, the table. Oh dear me. And then what we'll do is just offset this. Hopefully that'll sit still. It's doing the same again. It's just literally falling off the table. Oh dear me. Right, and then we'll take this, offset it with the larger flower, and I'm just going to use my ball tool like so and press that down, and I'll come in with my smaller flower and pop a little bit of glue also on the back of this one like so. And again, just I'm having to keep a hold of this. Oh dear me. Again, I will offset the smallest flower like that and just press that in the center like that. It doesn't want to stick. If you could see it, honestly, literally, it's just fallen, like pulling across the table. Honestly, after all of that, the glue gun wasn't even turned on. Dear me, what a time. So, with the glue gun turned on, I'm going to pop a blob of glue on the back. I wondered why it wasn't sticking with the glue, and then I'm going to offset this smaller one here and just pop it in to the center. And then what I've got here is a little few stamens, which I'm just going to bend in half like that, and I'm just going to slot these over my little piece of wire. So I've just cut a little piece of wire like this, and I'm going to take my pokey tool here, and I'm just going to pop this in the center there like so, and then with my piece of wire I'm just going to slot that through the hole and pull these little stamens through the hole. I'm just going to leave those like that. And then what you want to do is just take your little hook off at the back. And then all I want to do here is just pop a little bit of glue around the back here. We'll just keep them down like so. So there is my first little flower. I've decided for this flower I am using the green and yellow foam. Don't know what it'll look like, but I'm going to give it a try. So this is the one that I'm making with just the heat of my hand. So what I want to do is just fold over the petals like this, and then just give them a good twist in your fingers first of all, and then take it into the palm of your hand and just give it a good roll around. We will open it up and we've got that shape there. Now what you can do if you like is just sort of in the middle of the petal but not at the top, just give that a little twist like so. So that's the first one. For this one, what I want to do is just take the petals and at the top of each petal I just want to try and twist those around in my fingers like that. Again on this one, just twist it about like that and do that all the way around, just twisting the end of the petal. I'm enjoying actually working with foam. Like I say, I've never done this before. And then again, just sort of, in fact I'll use my ball tool on this, so just take your ball tool if you like. And what we'll do is just curl the sort of further down the petal, so not the edges, just further down. We'll just curl it around the ball tool. For the next size down, so I've cut 2 of my largest flowers from the stencil, and then I've gone for 3 smaller in the lemon. So on this one I'm just going to do the folding over again, twist it around in my fingers and then give it a roll around in the palm of my hand. I rather like the shape that my hands have created instead of the iron. I rather like those. So that's the first 2. So I've got a couple of little tools here and I'm just going to try them out. I don't know what they'll really be like, but on this one I'm just using this here. These didn't come in the kit, it's just something I've got in my stash. Don't know what it'll bring. And then I'm going to just grab my green. So this is the Dough Crafts Artist Pearlescent Pigment ink, and I'm just going to grab my ink and just pop a little bit around the edge of the flower. I'm here, I'll pop a little bit on this one as well. Then for this I am just going to fold across again like I did with the big one. Just roll it around like so. You can be really tough, to be honest, on them. And then I'm going to open it up and see, oh, I rather like that as well. So that will be the next one. And then this one, I think I will do the same at the ends. Just curl it round like so. I am going to be making something with the flowers, probably a card, but for this one again I'm just going to fold the petals across and just run those in my fingers. Okay, so I've got all my flowers done here, so now all that leaves me to do is pop the flowers together. So I've heated my glue gun up and I'm just popping a little bit of glue into the back of the flower, and I will just offset that, and I'll take my yellow one and pop a dab of glue on, and again I will offset this one here, and I will take my next yellow one, press that one down, Looks quite nice actually. And then this one here, the middle like that. And then the last one, I'm just going to pop this little green one onto the top. Just use my pencil to pop that down. And how pretty does that look with the two colours? I think that looks absolutely fabulous. I'm just going to take my pokey tool and I'm just going to pop a little hole into the centre here. So take your little piece of wire and lay your stamens over the top like that and just wind them round and then close your wire up. Then we are going to poke the wires, the little wire, through the centre like so. Once you've pulled those through, just spread them out a little bit around the flower, just leaving a little bit of space between each one, something like that. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little dab of glue like so, and then what I'm going to do is take a little gem and just pop it into the center, and then I am just going to pull that out. I'm going to chop these little pieces off at the back and then just put a little dab of glue around the bottom there. So there you go, there is the gorgeous green and lemon one. How fabulous does that look? And the other one that I created today was this lovely pink and lilac with the little white stamens in the centre. Then we have these ones here. So we've got the lovely pink one there, your green and lemon one there, and then the other pink one. So these three here were created using the iron, and these two were created with the heat from my hand. I wouldn't say there's a lot of difference, to be honest. So anyway, yeah, I hope I've given you some inspiration today to create your foam flowers. If I have, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. I will be ever so grateful for this. I will be back with another video. In the meantime, take care, happy crafting, bye bye for now.